So I'm making a talk right now because I got a request to discuss 3i Atlas. Well, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Um, it's a huge, huge piece of the interior of a dead star that's been ripped to shreds over hundreds of trillions of years. And we can tell how deep it was inside of a destroyed star by looking at its composition. It was mostly iron nickel alloy. It was the very central regions. So just imagine if it was a destroyed world. Now this isn't to scale. It was maybe this little piece right there. And it's basically just floating around the galaxy, other galaxies. Eventually it's going to get gobbled up when it runs into another bigger object one day, or it slams into another bigger object. And that's going to be it. It's going to be recycled back into the universe. And that's it. If it hits something like Jupiter, then I would suppose that, or maybe even Neptune or Uranus, if it hits one of those objects, or one of those type objects in the future, it could make probably large iron ore deposits when that star moves into Earth stages of evolution, because it'll be broken up and then recombined with all the oxygen, and it'll create the ferrite minerals that we find on the surface of the Earth now, which, clumps together in different areas. That's why some parts of the continental crust have different ores there, is because different parts of old destroyed worlds got gobbled up and then redeposited. So it's this giant recycling system. To say it's an alien spaceship, I'm not sure. I'm not sure ET would make it that obvious. I don't think they'd be rolled around. Maybe it's a good camouflage, if you will. Haha, we look like a comet. Nobody's gonna bother us. I don't know, if I was ET, I wouldn't want to show everybody where I was. I'd try to keep things on the down low, I'd roll in there and observe and roll back out as quick as possible without being seen. And people are dangerous, man. They try to shoot me down or send a rocket up to blow me out of the sky with a nuclear weapon. Like, I wouldn't want to advertise where I was. That being said, I also did a short calculation on the age of Vega based off of its axial angular momentum. Vega is this star, really large blue star that spins really rapidly once every 12 hours, I believe, and it's supposed to be squished. The astronomers are saying it's 700 million years old. I think that's ridiculous, because I have Jupiter is about 700 million years old. Jupiter is a post-brown dwarf star. Vega, I have between 6 and 13,000 years old. It's very, 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 very young compared to the Earth, compared to our sun. And I'm gonna have to figure out why astronomers are so backwards with almost everything they do, and just kind of trying to correct all of it. But anyways, the hypothesis that's based off this 3i Atlas being there is the Krypton hypothesis, meaning all the asteroids, meteoroids, and small worlds that are undifferentiated are impact remains, and remains of old dead stars, fossilized stars that just wander the galaxy and other galaxies, that are being currently recycled back into new stars, basically to help seed life in terms of the ability for it to act as a catalyst when it enters in at high velocity in older gas type stars to spur chemical reactions to take place. Not it's carrying life on it and then it creates life from that, or it spreads life that way. I think panspermia is wrong. But anyways, I think that wraps it up. 3i Atlas is not an alien spaceship. I'm sorry to disappoint. All right, there you go.